We got a big headline last night, courtesy of Bill Self. He's your Kansas coach, two-time national champion, Naismith Memorial Hall of Famer. He's got a team that was the preseason number one, but just played the Big 12 tournament without its two best players, Hunter Dickinson and Kevin McCullar. And then last night, after previously saying he expected, Bill Self, he expected both Hunter Dickinson and Kevin McCullar to play in the NCAA tournament and be as healthy as they've been lately in the NCAA tournament. He announced last night, Bill Self did, that Hunter Dickinson has been great and is ready to go, but that Kevin McCullar is not only out for the Jayhawks' first game in this NCAA tournament against Samford, he has been ruled out for the entire NCAA tournament. Here's what Bill Self said last night.
Okay.
Hunt looks great. You know, he's practiced basically every day since Saturday, non-contact, and then the last 2 days he's been full contact. Kevin's not going to play. Kevin's says his knee pain has not subsided any, and it's too bad for him to be able to contribute. So Kevin will not play.
How tough is that to watch a kid that has given so hard and comes back for another year not be able to do so? Yeah. At least for the first round.
No, he's out. We're shutting him down for the tournament. So if we're fortunate enough to win 2 games, we would have done it without him. And you know, he hadn't practiced in 6 weeks basically, and so yeah, he hasn't done more damage to his knee, but he tried to do it and said that he just couldn't go.
All right. So for people who aren't familiar, Kevin McCullar was on pace to be a first-team All-American before he got hurt. He's averaging 18.3 points, 6 rebounds, 4.1 assists per game. He has been Kansas's best player. He missed 5 games in the regular season when this knee issue started popping up. Then he'd come back, play, and then he'd have to sit back down for a little while. Then they decided last week, we're just going to hold him out of the Big 12 tournament. And Bill Self said last week, if we hold him out of the Big 12 tournament, we believe that he will be as healthy as he's been since before this became a thing. And then last night, Bill Self says he is out for the tournament. And I couldn't help but pick up on the wording. The way he said it, very important. I'm not going to make you watch that question and answer session again, but if you go back and watch it on your own time, what you'll notice is there's a million different ways coaches talk about things like this. And then there is the way Bill Self talked about it. Do you notice what he said? Kevin says his knee pain has not subsided, and it's too bad for him to contribute. He tried to go, but he said he couldn't. He says he can't do this. He said he can't do that. And did you see where the reporter tried to set Bill Self up?
Yes.
How tough is that for a young man who's given everything he's given, and now in the NCAA tournament, he's not healthy enough to play? How tough is that, at least in the first game? What that reporter was fishing for there was, it's just heartbreaking. This is a young man who's given us everything he had. He transfers to Kansas, and he's on the verge of maybe leading us we don't know where. So to have that just all ripped away and now his college career over just like that, it's just, I mean, it breaks your heart. That's what you're expecting to hear, right?
Yes.
That's what that reporter was fishing for, right? Did you see what Bill Self said? Oh, no, he's not just out for the first game. He's out. We're shutting him down for the whole tournament. I mean, he says he can't go, And if we were to win 2 games, then we'd be in the Sweet 16. But then we'd have won 2 games without him. So, let's just keep trying to go without him. And, by then he will not have practiced for 6 weeks. Okay, you ready for this? A week ago, it's just a math problem, Bennett. If he ain't practiced for 6 weeks today, a week ago, you ready? He ain't practiced for 5 weeks. And you know what you were still saying? We're going to rest him and he's going to be ready to go. Oh, we're going to rest him and he's going to be ready to go. You know what he's saying now? He says he can't go, so we're just done. It's over. It's over. College career over. Just rule it out. Some people took what happened last night and interpreted that as, see, Bill Self lied last week because he was trying to secure a seed from the selection committee. You can't come out last week and say Kevin McCullar shut down for the season, because then the committee will hold that against you. Maybe you're a 5 seed instead of a 4, perhaps a 6 instead of a 4. So Bill Self lied. You know what I think? I don't think he lied. You know what I saw? I saw a coach who's fed up.
Yeah.
I saw a coach who does not believe his player really can't play. I saw a coach who believes his player was playing well, started popping up in mock drafts, got a little bit of a knee injury, and has advisors who are now telling that player, you need to shut it down and be ready for the pre-draft stuff.
Because we've seen a million of those press conferences. I'm sick for the kid. You know,
He
it's
didn't
the
say
NCAA
anything
tournament.
like that.
Right.
Nothing like that.
Right.
I'm sick for Kevin. He's done everything he could
Right.
possibly do. I've never seen somebody work harder. Nothing. He's been in the training room 7 hours a day. None of that. It was just, he says he can't play.
Right.
He says it hurts too much. I don't know that Bill will ever say it. I don't know that anybody on that Kansas staff will ever say it. I promise you, they do not believe that Kevin McCullar is too hurt to play. They believe he clocked out on this.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.